Hello, my friends. Welcome to another Stryker break. We're doing Cosmic today and Chrome and all kinds of good stuff. We're busting some new 2025 Topps Chrome football. We got hobby boxes, Breaker's Delight, doing a little bit of Cosmic, 24 Cosmic, and we're doing 2 football breaks, then 2 baseball breaks, some high rollers. How's everybody doing today? I thought we'd just kind of check out the MLB standings real quick while we're getting ready. Let's just take a gander. What's going on over here? Tampa Bay Rays on top in the AL East. They're always sneaky. I always just sneak to the top. How could they be? Like, they're going against the Yankees, Orioles, Blue Jays, Red Sox. Blue Jays and Red Sox off to a slow start. Yankees and Orioles just kind of floating kind of around 500, but the Rays, as always, on a 6-game win streak. The Central, the Twins are on top. That's not going to last for long. Tigers are making their way. Winners of 6 in a row with a plus 13 run differential. Twins, though, 11-8. The AL Central looking like a pretty good division outside of, well, the White Sox on the bottom at 6-13, but that was to be. That was what was to be. Tigers floating around right in the middle. Royals up. Are you that surprised? Not really. They're a decent team, but not that great. And then the AL West is pretty even. Rangers on top. And then the Athletics. Angels 10-10 with Mike Trout absolutely crushing. He's back to his old form. I think he's hit 5 home runs in the last 4 games. So he's doing it. Mariners off to a slow start. Julio is always a slow starter. But that's a bit surprising because they have one of the best pitching staffs in all of baseball, and you would think that that could carry them a little bit. 3 in a row, losers. Astros lost their ace, at least temporarily, in Hunter Brown, so they're struggling. Their pitching staff is struggling. They've lost some key arms. Let's go over to the NL. We've got the Braves at 12-7. That's about right. Surprising Mets are down so low, 7-12. Phillies, I mean, it's almost flipped around, upside down, except for the Braves. Like, the Marlins should be at the bottom, and then so should the Nationals. It's surprising. Run differential is really bad with the Phillies, -25. What are you doing, Phillies? What's going on? The Pirates on top of the NL Central, 11-8 record, followed by the Reds. I kind of like to see that. It's an open division here. Talk about an upside down world. Pirates on top, then the Reds and the Cardinals and the Brewers and the Cubs on the bottom of the division. It's still really early. And then the only division that actually kind of makes sense is the NL West. Dodgers on top, 14-4. No surprise whatsoever. Ohtani doing supernatural things. Followed by the Padres. Jackson Merrill's back. He's back to his rookie form, and that's big. He's stealing bases. He's doing it all. Diamondbacks 11-8. They're just a pretty good team overall. Giants are surprisingly bad. -24 run differential. On the bottom of the division, tied with the Rockies. Should be ashamed, Giants. But that is the Major League Baseball standings. Are you guys ready to rip? Tigers did the Royals dirty. I know, Scott. I know. I almost gave up on the game, too, because there was a rain delay. So I was like, man, they're just going to come back from that rain delay and just kind of phone it in. But no, they came back with a blast. Dude, Dylan Dingler is probably the most underrated player in all of baseball. He's an all-star level catcher, gold glove catcher, batting around 300 in the heart of the order. Dylan Dingler is the GOAT. Matthew coming in with a $20 super chat. High Hands McGee getting to work. Good luck, y'all. Appreciate that, Matthew. And Camille with a $30 super chat getting started. Thank you, Camille and Matthew. Let's get to ripping some football. We got break number 1 underway, and I am super excited because this Topps Chrome Cosmic football is incredibly juicy. Incredibly juicy. It's expensive, but Well, you'll see why. If you haven't seen it ripped before. It's really good. All right, if you're ready, then I'm ready. Let's bust into a hobby box 2025. So we're at this point. We're at this point where I got to have my wife get a GameStop membership. Because is that the only place? Where have you guys found Topps Chrome football? So I went to one of my local stores today, is Meijer. And Meijer like jacks up the price on sports cards. So it's not the best spot. I don't like buying sports cards there. But you got to do what you got to do. So I went there. Usually they restock around like 12, 1 o'clock. Not no more. Now they have a whole new system where their sports card guy comes in and puts the cards in like a locked case and then comes in at a random time and unlocks it like a day or two after the sales and like have at it. You got to go up to the customer service desk. So I went to the customer service desk. It was like right around noon. And the lady's like, oh, yeah, they lined up at 6 in the morning. All of it's gone. We're at that point again, folks. Yay. Not yay. Horrible. Horrible. I don't want to get up at 6 in the morning to go get a couple of blaster boxes. Are you kidding me? Dick's had blasters on release day. Sold out now. Hangers and blasters at Dick's. Found 0 at Target so far. Yeah, Megas are releasing on May 1st, allegedly. Tucker Craft, Lamar, we got a Drake May power players, and Shadur Sanders. Couple top load cards right away. I thank you all for joining me. Thank you to the Slammers for being part of the group, supporting me. I appreciate everybody for being here watching. It is a blessing to be here in front of you. Hit the like button and help me out, please. The likes go a long way. And comment after the video, when the stream's over, if you go back in and comment, it really helps. It really helps. You have no idea. The engagement is important for a YouTuber. They even sell hobby boxes at some of them. Are you talking about... Oh, at Lids, yeah. I don't have a Lids nearby, so I never go there. But that's what I've heard. We got a weird 3-card pack here. Oh, Tavai. Baker. And we're going to go talk to Samson. Fly us to the moon. What do you think about Topps putting Pulsars in every retail format this year? Whatever. Now that I know, because it doesn't say anything on the blaster boxes as far as I know. Here's our extra card in the next pack. Strange. Phil Maffa. Refractor. Derrick Henry. All chrome and Jackson Hawes. I mean, if it's a rookie and it's a refractor, I'm top loading it. Or I'm at least sleeving it. GameStop had 10 blasters, 2 hangers. You got the hangers. Yeah, they limit you there. I like that. I like the fact that they limit you. There's Kyron Williams in a prism. Josh Allen and another Allen. Back-to-back Allens. Yeah, I love the fact that they limit you at GameStop. I sent my wife out today. I'm desperate. She's there right now. I hope she can find some because that's the only place. Tim Patrick, orange, 11 of 25. We got an orange lava. Tim Patrick, he's not bad actually, as far as like a third wide receiver goes. 11 of 25. Xavier McKinney. Seems like Tim Patrick was always there on third downs for us. Pulled a shadow etch. Omarion Hampton in your personal box. That's sweet. Michael says blasters at the LCS 89, hobby at the same 1150, jumbo 2200. Free market, but I saw our LCS guy buying at Dick's. Yeah, dude, allocation is like very low for everybody. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there. You got to do what you got to do to make a living. And I know people hate the flippers. There's a cool Tom Brady Fortune 15. People hate the flippers, but if you're running a card shop and that's your livelihood and your only option is to go out there and hustle, can you really blame them? Card shops don't get allocations like they used to. And you got to make hay. A release, I guess most, if not all, football releases are pretty insane. So, basketball with Cooper this year was not like this. You could go find basketball for like a month. Even Topps Chrome was all over the place. Because everybody was complaining that it was too expensive. Quincy Riley, rookie. There's JJ Future Stars. Michael Penix. What's up, Retro? Going to Fleet and Farm? Good luck. Turner refractor. It's a defensive tackle. Penei Sewell, that's a refractor. All chrome. I think we'll sleeve him up. Your LCS still has NBA Topps Finest. Well, they're probably charging an arm and a leg for it. But they're going to have to. Like, why wouldn't they? Why would they sell it for cheap? Like, super cheap. When they only get, like, one case. And then it's gone. People are just going to come in and buy it immediately if you sell it for too cheap. This one's not too bad. Jaden Higgins and a Prism. Like, if let's say your LCS is only allocated a case of hobbies, case of jumbos. I don't know if hobby shops are allocated retail. I think some of them might be. I'm not sure. But if they're not even allocated retail and someone wants to come in the shop and just get a box to open, like they got to get it somewhere. And then if they get it for straight retail, they got to try to make some money off of it. They got to keep the lights on, They have employees too, and taxes and electricity to pay for, all their overhead, rent. Frank Gore, Legends of the Gridiron. Especially if the demand is there. The only other option is that Topps just like Fanatics / Topps, they just like trim a lot of fat. Like if there's multiple card shops in your town, now there's only one and they get the allocation of the other one. I don't know. That is not a bad hit. AJ Brown auto to 250. John, congratulations. Saw Cam Ward Black pulled out of a blaster. Wow. Myles Garrett. Another Turner. LCS open up for about 2 months and then go out of business. You love it? Why do you love it? You shouldn't love someone going out of business. Malik Neighbors refractor. It's not good for their family. Yo, 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 Mux. NBA Finals Game 7 has less viewers than an average Monday Night Football game. Really? I guess it kind of depends on who's playing in the finals. Derrick Henry, and we got a Tataroa McMillan. Yeah, there's a card shop near me. The closest one near me, it's about, I don't know, 20 minutes away or something. They were selling hobbies for $750 and jumbos for $1,500. They are actually very reasonable. Very reasonable. I mean, that's a great price. I didn't buy any. I figured just leave them for the fans and other people, but I thought that was legit. Luke McCaffrey, Prism. McConkey, Power Players. Jalen Warren to 250. Alec Pierce refractor. So what's the numbered card situation? We got 3. So it's like 2, and then if you get your autograph numbered, 3. Anything more than that is kind of like a banger box. Second wave pricing from Topps is $1,200 a hobby and $2,000 a jumbo. That's disgusting. So they want this stuff to be $2,000 a box? Or, I mean, if it's $1,200 a hobby, you got to charge at least like the bare minimum, at least 15% markup on that. Like, and that's, you're not making a ton if you do that. Because you got processing fees and all the other fees and business expenses. So let's just run the numbers real quick. That's going to be like $1,400 minimum, probably more like $1,500 for a hobby is going to be the new price. Oh, that's a sweet hit. Refractor Genty. Fortune 15. The Fortune 15s look beautiful in a refractor. The Raiders. Camille, congratulations. Donovan Edwards. We'll sleeve him up. Decent rookie. Kyle says, just got into cards again. Love this channel. Hey, thanks. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I got... Oh, I didn't list the... I haven't had time to list the Disney cards, brother, but I will. My wife's taking pictures for me. I'll get them up maybe tomorrow. A couple of them. Try to. But there's no... Dude, I'm so busy. I don't know. Luther Burden. Rookie refractor. Joe Burrow. I liked opening the Disney cards. I was gonna buy a case of them, like another case of them from Topps, but then they sold out so fast. Walker Prism, Derrick Henry refractor. I thought, like, after opening it, I was like, man, and then looking at all the prices of the Disney cards, it's like, this seems like a no-brainer. Like, rip a case. You could easily just for like fun, from the fun aspect, chasing a case hit, chasing one of those low-numbered cards or autographs, or like even chasing a super fractor, foil fractor they're called. For the price, opening a whole case, I kind of mathed it out and I was like, I could just do this for free, basically, after selling individual cards. Or make money, if that's the goal. But I thought it would be kind of fun just to rip a whole case and then do like a little test, just to see, just to learn more about that kind of card. Like, can you make money? Can you break even? Or is it a straight up L? Like, how does this work? I think the answer is, depending on the price you get it for, pretty easy win on that stuff. But I don't know for sure. Your girl wants anything Aladdin. There's, you know, we're coming at it from a sports card standpoint, but it's a whole different group of people that collect Disney stuff. And they have disposable income, a lot of them. That demo, a lot of disposable income. What's your opinion between the Topps look and the Panini look? Well, I think some of this, like the base cards, it depends on the release. So the base cards from Topps, base chrome, these, I mean, that looks like Topps all the way. But then some of the inserts, have like a prism type look. If you take away the etching, this one's not a great example. Some of the inserts have that look. And then I thought the WWE cards kind of looked like prism. So it's kind of a mix of the two. And I think maybe they're doing that because they probably have some of the artists and designers from Panini and possibly even using their printing presses. So it's like they might be bringing that mindset over, but also they're doing it on purpose. So there's some continuity between brands so that it's not like a culture shock for people from the Panini side getting into Topps Chrome. Maybe, I don't know. It's my theory. Your kids like Pokemon and Disney cards to start the sports card corruption early. Antonio Gates refractor. Keenan McCardell. With his number on there. That's on card Cosmic. Autograph variation. Oopsies. Going to Jacksonville, Justin. CJ Stroud, Topps Finest refractor. Rookie. Bryce Young. Bryce Young. Lots of Bryce Youngs. There's some shiny stuff coming up. Donovan McNabb, midnight. Doug Williams to 175. Bo Jackson. And a red. Edgerrin James to 5. It's going to Joseph. 5 of 5. Jim Kelly, Peyton Manning, Michael Vick, Rod Smith, Terry Bradshaw, and Sean Alexander. It's just a wave parallel. Drew Bledsoe, another Stroud. That's the base Cosmic. And a Will Levis rookie auto. Topps Chrome Black on card. Going to Kurt. Congratulations. We're doing a little mixer here. So we're doing some the brand new Topps Chrome football. This is 23 composite, 24 Cosmic, 23 composite, 25 Topps Chrome football. I wanted to get 3 different years involved because I like doing that with my breaks to broaden the checklist of players for different teams that are big hits. More people get big hit possibilities. Darren Woodson. And the composite is very affordable, $1 per autograph. It's actually dirt cheap, $1 per auto. So let's do it. Let's just mix a couple boxes in. Barely costs anything compared to the rest of it. Darren Woodson to 150. And it's got a good checklist too. Stars, rookies, Hall of Famers, legends. Oh, I hate this song. Taking it away right now. Sean Alexander refractor. Barry Sanders. There's Bryce Young. Another Bryce Young. That is to 199. Daniels got the Panthers. Doug Williams negative. That's the first one I've seen out of here, I think. Warren Moon refractor. Jerry Rice. Another Bryce Young. Oh my gosh, that's to 10. Black to 10. 8 of 10. Sean Alexander from Cosmic. Michael. Black Eclipse. This thing's bang. Couple of Bryce Youngs. Troy Aikman to 250. gonna slide into this. Since we got some good cosmic vibes going, this is gonna be fun. Paul says, hey Stryker, love the Chrome football cards. Do you think it's worth investing into? So my view on quote unquote investing in cards is that ultra modern cards are not an investment, they're a speculation. However, the wax, like sealed wax, sealed boxes and stuff, that is more of an investment, because sealed wax becomes more and more scarce over time, and almost no matter what, it goes up over time, especially in the current environment. Like, things have changed quite a bit. It used to be you never knew if a product was going to go up or stay the same or going to go down. Kind of depended on if the rookies hit, if you have some like generational talent coming out of there, if some of the players are like super hot, setting records or something like that. Like that would depend on, that would be the factor of, is the wax going to go up or not? These days, almost everything just continues to go up. And it's because Topps is keeping it scarce and the hobby is growing exponentially. Some people like to blame the breakers, but it's just an overall popularity in the hobby. Like, the breakers would have no say in it whatsoever if there wasn't an extreme demand from people to get in on it, to be able to buy into a product for a fraction of the price. Like, look at, let's just say $1,200 for a hobby box right now of Topps Chrome football. Who's got $1,200 sitting around for that? So at least you can get into a break and have fun. You know, if you don't hit anything, oh well, you paid like a fraction of the price to get in on it, right? Whereas if you open up a hobby box, you only get one autograph. And if you don't hit on that auto and you don't really get much else, you just blew through $1,250, soon to be probably $1,500. That's a big risk. Low risk, high reward on a break. That's what it is. There's a reason why they're so popular. So yeah, product's scarce. They're keeping their production pretty low, and they're not going to be increasing it. So like should you invest in Topps Chrome football? Like, unless you're, I don't even think the wax is like the hobby boxes are an investment. I think the investment part of it would be finding retail in the wild for the actual price. And I think this is more of a short-term flip type of situation with the retail. Whereas the basketball, I think that's more of a medium term to possibly long-term, like retirement fund type thing. Topps Chrome basketball and even flagship and anything with Cooper in it, anything with that rookie class in it. This is more of a standard rookie class in 2025 Topps Chrome for football. It's not great. It's not horrible. It's just kind of in the middle. A couple of the quarterbacks could explode, become superstars. You don't know for a couple of years with quarterbacks usually. Every once in a while you have someone that is, oh my gosh, there's like a generational talent or an all-timer. But sometimes it takes a couple of years to know that. Launched into orbit, Dan Marino. Got a white hole. D'Angelo Hall. Or Dante Hall. Dante Hall. Dan Marino, Star Command. Caffrey rookie. Galaxy Great. Got Corum rookie. And Dan Marino to 150, Purple Nebula. Going to carry. Here's our nucleus. Drew Brees. Galaxy Greats, T.O. Malik Neighbors rookie. Pearsall rookie. Bryce Young launched. Star Command, Jim Kelly. Oh man, what is this? What is this? Jerry Rice Galaxy Greats. Black to 10. 2 of 10. Whoa. That is awesome. Kevin. We got 2 blacks to 10 cosmic hits. Black Eclipse. Bo Jackson. Star Clusters. Bijan rookie. Star Clusters. Bo Nix. John Elway. Leggett rookie. Jerry Rice. Xavier Worthy. Star Clusters with Williams, May, and Daniels. Brock Bowers rookie. Drew Brees launched into orbit. Jaden Daniels, Star Command. Star Command looks sweet from this. Peyton Manning, Galaxy Greats. Joe Montana. Peyton Manning, Refractor. Devin Hester. We got a gold Interstellar down here getting ready to pop. Terry Bradshaw. Eddie George. And gray to 50. Cedric Gray. Linebacker for the Titans going to Kurt. Got a couple of Breakers Delight boxes now. So we've got some releases coming out soon. Some serious releases. Guys, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button for me, we only have 66. I'd greatly appreciate it if you just stop what you're doing for 1 second. Click the thumbs up. New releases coming out very soon. NBA Bowman. 22nd of April. Pull this up. 22nd. That is Wednesday. NBA Bowman coming out on Wednesday. Big release. Monster release. MLB Topps Chrome Black coming out on the 29th, which is the following Wednesday. Donovan McNabb Refractor, and there is an Anthony Richardson rookie autograph. He took his time, signed his full name to completion. I mean, you can tell he goes above and beyond, both in life, in practice. Tries to be a good dude all around, takes his time and signs his cards that he's paid so much for. Anthony Richardson. Joseph, going to you. Jim Everett auto to 199. We'll take that. It's going to Thomas. And a CJ Stroud rookie auto from Topps Chrome Black. That's on card, baby. Going to Robert. Nice. John Elway to 150. Seahorn to 175. Novacek gold. True gold to 50. Barry Sanders to 75. Gronk to 199. And Jerry Rice. Man, that was a good box. Now it's time for a Breaker's Delight. 2025 Topps Chrome Football. How much was that box? Not very much. 250 bucks, something like that. 260 maybe, I can't remember. Very affordable. That's why I'm including them. 3 autos. Good rookie autos too. Like, I don't know. It seems like a steal. Throw it into a break, barely costs anything, get some people some autographs. It's awesome. This one, on the other hand, extremely expensive, but everyone we've opened so far has been incredible, so keep it up. What is that? Oh my gosh. Oh, please be who I think it is. Trey Tucker. Refractors first. Sam Darnold. And we've got a team camo. And this could be a big boy. Look at those colors. You know what colors those are, right? John. Oh, Hollywood Brown, though. Whoa, that is a gnarly looking card. Yeah. I love these. Autographs. Jordan James to $4.99. And Travion Henderson to $99. Not bad. Graham. Nice hit. Some base geometrics. Allen, McKinney. Gold Jerome Ford, 26 out of 50. Justin Jefferson. Kind of a color match to 250. Kind of. I can't tell if that's magenta or purple. It's to 250. Is it purple? That's purple. Colston Loveland rookie to 75. Just going to Raj. Couple more refractors. Give us a good one. Mason Taylor. Thought that was going to be Mahomes. Hollywood Brown. You'd think in the Breakers Delight box they'd make it a Mahomes. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Purple should be to 250, but it looked like a magenta. Maybe it's just I don't know. Maybe it's just I don't know. I don't know what. Sounds like Sleep Token right here. All right, let's check out some hits. Tom Brady. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has autos in chrome. Higgins Prism Tom Brady, Fortune 15. Sanders, May, Power Players, Warren to 250. Genty, Refractor, Fortune 15. Burden Refractor, Jerry Rice. Gronk to 199. Sanders to 75. Novacek to 50. Elway to 150. Seahorn to 175. Manning, Refractor. Jaden Daniels, Star Command rookie. Drew Brees, Nucleus. Dan Marino to 150. That is Dante Hall, White Hole. Negative Doug Williams. Bryce Young to 199. Emmitt Smith to 250. Troy Aikman to 250. Doug Williams to 175. CJ Stroud, rookie refractor. James to 499. Hollywood Brown. Man, it so looks like a gold parallel in there. But that's the team camo. Loveland, rookie to 75. Jefferson to 250. Ford to 50. Travion Henderson, rookie auto to 99. Gray to 50. Jerry Rice to 10. Sean Alexander to 10. Darren Woodson to 150. Edgerrin James to 5. Anthony Richardson, rookie auto. Jim Everett to 199. Keenan McCardell, autograph. It's on card. Auto variation from Cosmic Chrome. Will Levis, rookie auto. AJ Brown to 250. Tim Patrick to 25. And CJ Stroud, Topps Chrome Black, rookie auto. A break of number 2. We got another football break. Then we're doing 2 baseball breaks. These ones aren't taking too long. Topps announced Bowman will have the first Anthony Edwards autos. Pirate City Connect hat, pretty sweet looking. Yeah. Yeah, I have that one. I don't know if I wore it yet. Yeah. Matthew, dropping 5 gifted memberships into the chat. Thank you. Check the chat, see if you got a green highlight. If you did, Matthew dropped some free gifteds. They get randomly distributed. Now you have access to exclusive emojis that only members of the channel get to use. That's a good reason to join up. It's only $1.99 a month. Helps me out. If you join the channel, you get a green highlight on your name. You get special emojis that only members can use. You get an avatar after your name, a green highlight. The avatar changes over time. The longer you're a member, the more ripped the Stryker avatar gets. And you get access to member-only chat too. All that for $1.99 a month. It's the cheapest one around. I made them cheap on purpose. All right, here we go. Break number 2. Are you ready? Good luck. Caleb Williams, Future Stars. Will Howard. Bobby. $10 super chat from Bobby. Appreciate it. Hey, I'm doing the Disney personal rip for you after break number 4. Just an FYI, in case you didn't see that on the post. We'll put the Caleb Williams Future Stars up there. Why not? It's a cool card. Thought the Pirates hat was yellow for the City Connect. I don't know. I think this is it. I searched for the City Connect and this one popped up. They might have. Do they have a yellow one too? Thing was freaking super expensive. Hats are $40 now. Lamar Refractor, all chrome. 918, welcome. Thank you for becoming a hitter. Brock Bowers. Jerry Rice, Legends of the Gridiron. They released both black and yellow. Okay, cool. The black one is more of a, you can wear it anywhere. Whereas when you get the bright colors, you feel kind of weird. Like I've got a few flamboyant ones and I don't feel super comfortable wearing them in public. I'm not like a real flashy guy. Gibbs. Power players. Surf Panther just sent out 3 Wembies and a Cooper to PSA. Gonna send that Wemby I got from you. 0 on the pop. Oh, nice. Good idea. What is this? Abdul Carter rookie, radiating rookies. Nice. Love these. These are a tough pull. Sam's got the Giants. Congratulations. Jim McMahon and Will Campbell. Just leave them up. It's a high pick. Yeah. You got 13 Coopers at PSA right now. I got a bunch of cards at PSA too, as well. I'm not even gonna bother to look. I never even look. The only ones I look at are my freaking action figures that are getting graded and they still haven't moved, and it's freaking me out. But I'm not gonna freak out. I'm not going to go into the establishment and throw my hands up in the air. Where am I? Even though I thought about it, possibly planned it out, not gonna do it. Just breathe. Neon Pulse, Marvin Harrison Jr. Going to Peter. How's about to Josh Allen, Fortune 15. You saw a video of a breaker pulling a Cooper Bowman from an NFL Chrome pack? No way. What? That is wild. Dude, I should be getting my blue X-Fractor sometime soon, too. I wonder if they sent it to me and I just didn't. They sent me this package. I haven't opened it up. Maybe I should open it up. Should probably open it up and see if it's in there. It's just sitting. It's just sitting. Darian Porter to 150, Blue Wave. The Bowman Coupe was the first card. A little sneak preview. How is that even possible? Dicker the Kicker. Refractor Legends of the Gridiron, Delaney Walker. Yeah, they're probably holding my He-Mans for ransom. Although you'd think they'd get a hold of me and tell me about that. Well, that's like... I've never submitted before an action figure, so... Tom Brady, Fortune 15. We're going to top load it. It's Tom Brady, for the love of God. It's so funny how people take the time to, like, complain in a video or message me and complain about the cards I top load that I shouldn't top load and the cards that I don't top load that I should top load. It's like, you got nothing better to do? I don't know. Everybody top loads different cards, man. You can top load whatever you want. I'm top loading this Manung guy. You gonna cry about it? Yes, somebody will. Somebody will be like, bro, I got the infinite top loader glitch. Relax. Well, Peter, it's your lucky day. One man's luck is another's misfortune, I guess. Let's put them right next to each other so that everybody can see the collation. Devin Neal, Kirk Cousins, why not? Why not sleeve them? Basically top load anything worth $3 or more. You can top load whatever. I could top load this Brandon Cooks if I want. Nobody should say anything about it. You know, it's none of your concern. I mean, I'm talking about when I do it for myself, like personal stuff. Like, come on. Let's sleeve up. Some people sleeve every single card. I'm gonna top load that. McMillan Refractor. Well, like, think of it this way. If you're a person who all you do, like, you can afford one blaster box of this stuff, and that's all you get. Like, those guys will sleeve up every single card, top load a lot of them too. Don't be bothered by it. Judkins to 99. That is an on-card rookie autograph for the Browns. That's a green lava to 99. Beautiful. Joseph. GT says, I remember when I started the hobby, I top-loaded random base cards because I didn't know any better. We've all been there. Yeah, and like, another thing is, like, if I'm making a video or something, or I'm talking to you guys, I'm reading the chat. I'm thinking about a bunch of different things. Thinking about what to say. I'm also trying to do something else at the same time. Opening cards, opening packs, looking at the cards, evaluating the situation, looking at the teams on the screen. I've got 3 different windows open with information on them. So, like, there's a lot going on. So if I top load a random card just because I'm talking to you and, like, not kind of paying attention to what I'm doing exactly, like, who cares? Doesn't matter. Jordan Addison. Like, I'm not going to not top load a card that needs to be top loaded, right? I'll err on the side of top loading a card. Worst case scenario, you get a Tyler Warren. Base rookie, top loaded and put on the stage. Nothing wrong with that. Jordan Addison, guess what? I'm going to sleeve him up. People don't see behind the scenes. No, they don't think about all of everything that's going on. It's okay. It's just interesting. A window into the kind of things that I have to deal with, especially with new people coming around. Will Johnson. A lot of new people coming around lately, which is a good thing. Bateman, Prism. HN, that is a refractor future stars. I like it. The subtlety of the stars coming out the top and the sides is, I enjoy that. It's a very small thing that a lot of people wouldn't even look at or recognize, but I like it. See, Captain Glow, he goes, that'll be me. I sleeve every card. That's fine. It's like, how cheap is it for a thing? You can sleeve every card. These are super cheap. Doesn't matter. It's better, sleeving them all up is better than putting them in a binder. Although, a binder has its uses as well. Butker to 250. Jared Goff refractor. Now we're talking. You know what? This is, look at this. What you think about that? Eh? I'll put him on the stage. I can do whatever I want. Some guy's like freaking out right now. You don't even know. Some guy's just like, what are you doing? Was that one hobby box? Fit a lot of cards on the stage from one hobby box. I'm like counting the minutes till my wife gets home, hoping she has a bag from GameStop in her hand. I fear that they're going to be sold out by the time she gets there, though. I can't believe there was some this morning. Remember we were talking in the last break about the guy who changed his hat and his shirts and like his shirt and clothes and went back in to try to get more? I was going to do that yesterday, but I was like, no, play by the rules. So I didn't. I waited. I waited till today so I could get a couple more. Legitimately. I must admit that I didn't top load or sleeve Otani cards, bro. Like, for my personal stuff, like, I haven't been sleeving and top loading regular Otani cards. But now, you better believe it. I went through my cards yesterday, not all of them because I have so many, but I went through like a good stack or 20 yesterday looking for Otanis. I found a couple, but it is fun going back through your cards. A couple years goes by and there's cards that you had no, like they were not on your radar, and then now all of a sudden they're valuable. Bunch of Jordan Walker stuff, like Jordan Walker's popping off. Mike Trout's hobby is back. Otani's crushing. Drew Bledsoe, Bo Jackson, Randy White, offensive tackle, Resurgence signature card. That's going to Camille. Bryce Young refractor. I think this might be the year for Bryce Young. Grounded. Eddie George to 225. Jerry Rice. Another Bryce. White hole Brett Favre. Charlie Batch? What? No way. He made the checklist. He's a refractor. Bryce Young's left and right. Anthony Richardson. Jim Kelly. Andre Reed. Culpepper to 99. That's a Topps Chrome Black Green Wave. Earl Campbell. Tom Brady. Favre. J.J. Watt to 125. Midnight. That's sweet looking. Stroud. Keyshawn Johnson. That is going to Brian. Steve Young, Midnight. Peyton Manning. Richardson, Midnight. Emmitt Smith to 250. Ocho Cinco's. Joe Montana. Sterling Sharp Gallery. This is, I think, one of the main releases that people complained about not having anymore. A lot of people like Topps Gallery. Topps Gallery goes all the way back to the early 90s. Steve Young refractor. Maybe mid 90s. Sean Alexander to 75. Tom Brady. Whoa. Brian Westbrook to 20. Look at the size of that patch. Resurgence patch auto. And that is going to Kurt. Nice one. JJ refractor. Cosmic. Let's get an auto out of here. See, it even says, look for autographs. We will. We're looking. Seek and you shall find. What are you ripping there? That was composite. It's actually very affordable for anybody just looking for something to rip that has a lot of autographs and numbered stuff, and the checklist is pretty legendary for affordable price. Topps football stuff. That's a decent way to go. Jason dropped 10 gifted memberships in the chat. Thank you so much. Check the chat real quick. See if you got a gifted. And if you did, drop a nuke in the chat, because now you have access to fire and nukes. What do we think Cosmic Football will be at this year? Laughably expensive. $1,500, $2,000. I don't know. Still riding that Go Blue Magic? Yeah. Do you feel the cards warrant the high prices on hobbies and jumbos? Probably not. No. I mean, here's the thing. Football is so much different than baseball, because if you pull any of the top quarterback autographs or like any of the big time autographs in a parallel, they're worth like 4 or 5 figures. So from that standpoint of pulling a banger, there's a higher ceiling. There's a lot higher of a ceiling than baseball cards. With the Cooper stuff, there's a higher ceiling with Cooper Flag and basketball, but the secondary guys don't quite have the ceiling. But football cards, the ceiling is crazy, and that's what you're paying for. You're paying for the ceiling. So is it worth it? It's like, well, if you hit like we hit on Wednesday, yeah. Like, I don't know how much that orange auto we got is going to be worth. Some people are saying like 50 grand. So yeah, it's a lot of money. Some of the cards are just so expensive. You say 1,800 for Cosmic? That's probably about right. Just seeing how much money to take out of my 401k to get a box. No joke. Just rip retail if you can find it. That's my suggestion. Get in breaks with hobby if you want to. And if you want to rip personal, retail's fine. Retail's fun. I had a blast opening those 4 blaster boxes, and they're $40 a piece. So that's not too bad relative to everything else. I wish they were cheaper, but it's not even as expensive as football. Remember, football was 50, and then now it's like 100 and something, and it's just way more expensive now. Jaden Daniels launched into orbit. Bo Nix rookie. White Hole Everett. Jim Everett White Hole. Bo Jackson and Barry Sanders star clusters. That is awesome. Goes to Bo on the left. Top to bottom, left to right. Stryker breaks. Unless it's a redemption, then it gets randomed. Bo Nix Star Command rookie. McConkey rookie. Oh, here's an orange. Estime to 25. Robert. Nice pull. Nucleus. Watt. Richardson launched. Tom Brady Galaxy Greats. That's a cool card. Sweet design there. Drew Brees. Star Command, Peyton. We're seeking an auto. We're looking for them. Marvin Harrison Jr., refractor rookie. Gnarly. Peter. Steve Young launched. Back-to-back Steve Youngs. Star Command. Barry Sanders to 150. Purple Nebula. Archie Manning. Peyton Manning. Archie Manning. And Eli Manning. All on the same checklist. It's a refractor Eli. Drew Brees Star Command. Come on, give us that auto. Well, I think we're gonna at least get this bad boy up there for now. As a Dolphin fan, I appreciate you having a Marino rookie in your PC. Nice. Composite Breaker's Delight. We will find 3 autographs. It's Dylan. I think you're putting intention onto people. You're trying to like logic this out from a standpoint of you think that people are ripping because they you think you're in the mind of all the people that want to open a product. You think you know them and what they're doing and their motivations, but you don't. So before you hop on a high horse and tell people that they're wrong and they're doing this and they're stupid and all that, maybe consider that some people like to just do it for fun. They don't really think they're going to make money off of it. They just like football and football cards, and they want to open a box because it's their hobby and they're having fun with it. Okoye to 50 for Christopher. Tony Boselli, the offensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. And a Jim Kelly auto to 20. We'll take that. 6 of 20. Like this right here, think about this. How much would it cost if Jim Kelly set up somewhere signing autographs at a card shop or a show or something? How much is it going to cost to get his autograph on just a picture or even a piece of paper, whatever? It's going to be a lot of money. So think a Jim Kelly autograph on a napkin is going to have some value to people. So Gronkowski to 199, Stevie Young to 99, Doug Williams to 175, Delaney Walker to 20, Mushin Muhammad to 50, and Doug Flutie. Yeah, for me personally, I don't open up boxes for my PC thinking that I'm going to make money. and that I'm trying to make money. And I'm not alone. There's like, I think probably most people are in the same boat as me. And if you're like, you're doing it wrong. There's no wrong way, but I don't think that a lot of people are like doing that. I think that most people are ripping because it's fun. That's why I do it. Like, I'm cognizant, and everybody's cognizant of the fact that these things are worth money. And a lot of people sell cards. Like, you open because it's fun, and then you sell the cards so you can get more boxes to open because it's fun. And then you sell, like, it's just, that's how it works. It's not really like, oh, need to hit a $10,000 card here or else I can't afford my mortgage. Like, that might be the case for some people, but I don't recommend, like, that's bad. I think most people are just like, sweet, new cards, I'm gonna get a box. And that's it. Like, whatever happens is, like, hopefully I hit something good, but yeah, it's just like a bonus when you hit a banger. I've said it before a million times, like, I never think I'm gonna hit anything sweet when I open stuff for myself. I always, like, my expectations are like 0. So when I do, then it's like, yay! That's cards for you. It's an awesome feeling when you hit something good, but do you really expect to hit anything sweet or huge? I don't. It's Dylan says, again, he's back. He says, Topps built this like a gamble where most boxes don't return value unless you hit something big. That's not about people's intentions. That's just how the odds are set up. Okay, so you're wrong right off the bat. Where he said, Topps built this like a gamble where most boxes don't return value. Topps built this like none of this has value. They even say it on their boxes. Like, we don't claim any of this has any value whatsoever. So you start from there. Like, it probably says it somewhere on this box even. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. Let's see. Topps does not in any manner make any representations as to whether its cards will attain any future value. That's how they set it up. They set it up like it's like this is just like a toy. This is just something fun to open. But turns out some of it has an extremely high amount of value that creators just like create in their mind, and then the market just like kind of dictates what things are worth based on supply and demand, fundamental economic principles. Chris Godwin. Savion Williams to 150. Green Bay Packers. For Luke. Oh, we got a redemption. This could be a monster. Ooh. Congratulations. You're due to receive base card autograph variations, gold geometric of Drake May. Ha ha! Big hit. Big hit. Bobby. Nice. Gold Drake May auto. Gold exclusive geometric. Top loading it. First Topps licensed Drake May auto. We got more. We got more. We got Jackson Hawes. Tavai. Flipped all around. Turpin to 99. Here comes a black. That's going to be low numbered too. Walker to 150. One of 10 black geometric. Phil Mayfa. 7th round pick for Dallas. But it's a rookie, and it's a black to 10. It's kind of all that matters. Bobby tipping the dealer. Go ahead and top load. I will. I'll just go ahead and top load it for you. Appreciate the tip. Gold Drake May. We're going to have a compilation video worth of hits after the last couple of days. Dude, Wednesday was insane. If you haven't seen Wednesday's breaks, go back and watch them. Unbelievable. Like, watch all of them. Watch the wrestling one. The WWE break. We hit a... I'm not gonna spoil it for you. You gotta watch it. Do you have any more Disney Neon boxes available? Yeah, they're on my website, strikerbreaks.com. We're gonna be doing Disney Neon after break 4. Personal rips for people. Those neon boxes sold out so fast today on Tops. I was going to get a case of them. Missed out. Busy at GameStop dealing with some more interesting people. GameStop is always like, whew. What am I doing? Okay, yeah, I was going to drop you a link. Yeah, it's like the clerk there was awesome today. I love that guy. Like, he's a really good vibe guy. But there's some customers in there just kind of hanging out, you know? Nothing better to do. Hanging out at GameStop. Oh boy. I felt bad for the clerk. I'm like, and then I keep talking and forgetting what I'm doing. Okay, here's what I'm doing. I'm dropping a link in the chat for the Patreon group. I'll drop you a link for the Disney Neon too if you want in. Here we go. It's just personal boxes. All right. Couple of Marvin Harrison neon pulses. When you sell cards on eBay for like $2, do you just not get a receipt when you mail it? You just not get a receipt when you mail it. If you're talking about tracking information, like the eBay standard envelope does not provide advanced tracking information. So like, I mail everything out within the next business day. If you're talking about me personally, everything goes out next business day, but the eBay standard envelope stuff, like it'll just say like, just basic information. It's almost like just putting a stamp on it and putting it in the mail. You don't get all the tracking info, and sometimes it takes longer. If that's what you're asking. I'm not sure like how eBay does sending receipts and stuff like that out. All right, we got some hits here. Yeah, if you want any additional insurance on that Drake May, get a hold of me. Manning refractor. Sanders to 150. Steve Young launched. Marvin Harrison rookie refractor. Tom Brady Galaxy Greats. Watt Nucleus. Ladd Nick Star Command. Barry and Bo. Everett White Hole. Jaden Daniels launched. Alexander to 75. Sharp to 250. Smith to 250. Keyshawn Auto to 199. JJ Watt to 125. Culpepper to 99. Favre White Hole. George to 225. White Auto. Doug Williams to 175. Mayfa to 10. Turpin to 99. Williams to 150. Walker to 150. Butker to 250. Manungai. Muhammad to 50. Porter to 150. Caleb Williams, Future Stars. Tom Brady, Fortune 15. McMillan Refractor. Steve Young to 99. Gronk to 199. Abdul Carter, Radiating Rookies. Walker to 20. Goff Refractor. Warren. Couple of Marvins. Pulses. Judkins Auto to 99. Okoye to 50. Boselli Auto. Jim Kelly Auto to 20. Estime to 25. Westbrook to 20. Look at that enormous patch. Resurgence patch auto card. And the hit of the break. Gold geometric Drake May. Let's freaking go. Now we got some baseball. I'm taking this off the stage. We're morphing into baseball. Hit the like button if you haven't yet. Let's get to 200. Cardshells.com for all your top loaders and sleeves and supplies. Veteran-owned business. Use the code Stryker26 for a discount. Pre-cut corner sleeves, only the best. Easy glides. Let's start with a hobby box. 2026 Series 1. We are on break 3, ladies and gentlemen. Daniel says, hey Stryker, I just wanted to let you know I had my doubts when you said Trout would be back. I was wrong. I apologize. Stryker Stradamus strikes again. Or something along those lines. It's okay. I forgive you. For sure, get the additional insurance, says Muck City. Just in case. Yeah, there's two options for that. Like, with that huge LeBron card that was a redemption, just to be, like, super sure, I scratched the code off for him and gave him the code, and he redeemed it live. And was just like, okay, we're good. So that way, nothing can happen in the mail. There's no possibilities of getting it lost, but I get it if you don't want to do that. However you want to do it is just fine. Bobby is a long-time member, so he knows. He gets it. Has anyone redeemed all the base cards from your Disney Neon Rip? Redeemed all your base cards. Oh, do you mean yeah, I said like I just give them to a slammer who wanted them. I don't know. I haven't checked. Just email me. DM me if you want them. I don't know if someone else already called dibs on them. When we get rolling here, I can't check my stuff. Doing any more WWE? Yeah. Not today though. I'm getting some high-end WWE that's coming out on the 1st of May. I'm getting WWE Royalty. That's a real high-end one. It's like definitive. And then I'm gonna do mixers of that and the Topps Chrome WWE. Did you go to GameStop for neon? No, I didn't see any neon there. You're welcome, Daniel. LeBron exchange was the best, yeah. The card is coming with his new Crown Sig. Oh, I'm so excited for you. What a monster. I can't wait for you to take a picture of that and email me so I can see it. You know what? I knew we were going to get a good card out of here. That's why I waited for dessert. I wanted to try something different. Nobody said anything, so I'm just riding it out. No dessert first this time. And we get a wood grain to 25 Tarek Skubal right off the bat. Best pitcher in all of baseball for Thomas. Look at that. 13 of 25. Sick. I'm feeling good. We're going to get something crazy out of this baseball break. One of these 2 baseball breaks at least. Something crazy. Even crazier than that. Like a big, I don't know, like maybe a rare planetary pursuit. Like a Pluto or a Neptune or a Uranus or something. Or maybe like something out of one of those boxes. Colson Montgomery. But we've also got in this break, in the next 2 breaks, we've got 2024 Topps Chrome Breaker Delight boxes. We've got some really nice high end. Look at this. I call it. This is really sweet. I'm gonna take my time getting this in the sleeve even. On card, George Brett, die cut. I have not seen one of those to 25. 2 cards to 25 out of the Series 1 hobby already. Justin. Hot Hands McGee is here, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're ready. If not, bang. That's a hit of the break. What a sweet hit. That is on card die. Wow. Wow. 75 years of Topps. Jeez. I love that. Can we just look at it for a minute? So cool. It's got like a Diamante finish in the back. With a clean die cut to 25. Dang. Not pulled one of those. This is a regular hobby box, and we already got 2 cards to 25. And instead of a little napkin relic, boom! Haven't opened dessert yet either. Might be a little present hiding in there. Mizrowski, rookie. Tong. Like, there can't be anything else in here, right? What if we get a golden mirror, too? I'm just thinking outside the box. Golden mirror. Would be fun. Probably just a gold. Tommy Edman gold. To 2026. Already 3 numbered cards from the hobby. Jeez. Let's take our time here, boys. You never know if this is $1 million next month. Otani doing things that are almost impossible. Cags. Oh, just a rainbow foil. Another foil? No, purple. A lot of numbered stuff coming out of here. Snellington to 250. Getting funky. Was that it? This is a short little breakdown. We got 2 Mizorowski rookies. Sosa foil. Dessert? The signs of a Shohei hit are brewing. I had to peek. See, I didn't want to open this first to lay a foundation of nothing. That was 2026. We'll go back in time to 2025. But first. Yeah. 2017 update hangers. Where'd you find those, Surf? Melissa asks, what's your best Mets cards? I've got some Pete Alonso rookies. Like good ones, decent ones, good ones. I always think about buying a Pete, like, first auto, maybe a rookie auto, something like that. I think about it from time to time. They're pretty affordable. Like good Pete stuff. Not low numbered, but just like a base rookie auto or a base first auto or something. They're relatively affordable. Salva Ty from Russia, please explain to me when you say my PC guy, what does it mean? PC means personal collection. So it's a guy that you, or a card or a player that you collect personally as your PC, your personal collection. So when I say like I PC Tatis, like I have a lot of Tatis cards in my personal collection. Like I hold those cards, I save them. I don't really have any interest in selling them. It's that kind of thing. But like my PC, my personal collection is kind of vast. I've got a lot of different players, different sports. I have a PC of Jordan cards. I have a PC of like Soto, Ohtani, and Acuna rookies. Pretty nice ones in my PC. But I would say like I don't PC just like in my PC I don't like to collect multiples of the same card usually. I like a kind of a variety of like when I was doing a Tatis PC, I would want one card from every different version that there is. Like I'd want the base card, and then like if there's like 4 inserts, I'd want each one of those. And if I had doubles, I'll sell the doubles. Some people like to collect like as many of their guy. Like if it's Ohtani, you know, it's like I got 60 Ohtani rookies, and there are like 10 of this one, 10 of the Series 2, 10 of the update. You know what I mean? Like some people do it like that. I tend to not do it like that. I like to have each individual version. Some people PC a rainbow, like they'll collect one card and all the different versions or different parallels of that card that they can, trying to collect their rainbow. It's another way to collect. There's a lot of different ways to collect. Some people are set builders. They like to put the complete set together. Some people like to put the master set together, where it's like all the base cards, 1 to 350, and then you get all the insert sets too. That's gotten harder and harder because some of the inserts are super tough pulls these days. It used to be way easy to put a master set together with all the base set and the subset. A lot harder nowadays to do that. Yeah, I've got a little Vlad PC as well. Bo Bichette. I got a pretty nice Bo PC. Well, the autograph came, and it's Griffin Conine. Jackson Merrill PC. Cooper PC. Those are the guys that I collect currently. And when update comes around, take a guess. When Topps update comes around, take a guess what my new PC chase is going to be. And I'm going to be hammering it. Hard. The hard hammer retail. I like to open retail on the channel here. Mostly. I'll open a hobby, a jumbo, all different formats, and then just hammer retail. Savage Sluggers Otani. God only knows. $20 raw, like, who knows? Putting them on stage, though. David's got the Dodgers. Griffin Conine going to Tyler. Quan Red. Jeremiah Fears for you, Ken. Yeah, I do have a K PC, but dude, K is like the worst pitcher in the league this year. It warms my heart, really. Like every time I think about it, I get a big smile like the Cheshire Cat. I looked at his stats the other day. His ERA is like 7 something. His whip is like 1.8. And I was just like, like a big devious smile. Part of me, because I do have a good heart, part of me feels a little bit sorry for him. But then I go, dude, he's making so many tens of millions of dollars. Don't feel sorry for him. I have to smush that down deep inside. Marcelo Copper, rookie, Judge, Campbell. What a cool design. Case of emergency break glass. Very cool card, especially the ones with the autos on there. We got 2 autographs in our box. Hooray! Paul Konerko. I love this because we can get the White Sox involved. Michael's involved. Already the Marlins and the White Sox involved on the stage. You would think it would be numbered. I would think. You might as well. Jacob Wilson, rookie. That one's even better. It's worthy of a top load. Surprised to say that a Shohei refractor is only $7 to $8. Really? Some, like, okay, Shohei's market is really weird right now. Because it's all over the place. It's like that very same refractor that you say is $7 or $8. Another guy will come along and swoop it up for 20. That's the kind of that's where we're living right now. Is where some people they don't know cards, so they come in and they're like, "Where can I buy a Shohei card?" Like he'll do something amazing, and they'll be like, "How do I buy Shohei cards? I need them." And they'll be like, "eBay." They go to eBay. And they just like don't even know what to type in because they don't know anything about cards. And then if you advertise one and it's like $19.99 refractor, they'll be like, whoa, and they'll just buy it, you know, because they don't know. There we go. Just base show. Suzuki. Skeens throwing a football. Arise. Why not? Why not put all the Otanis together? Ripping your 4 WWE Topps Chrome Mega Boxes today. Good luck, Tommy Gunn. That was 2024. This is 2023. Getting better by the day with Jordan Walker popping off. So many penny sleeves, you don't even know. When those Ks were pulled the other day, you were eating, started laughing out loud and choked. A piece of pastry flew out of my nose. Oh no. I don't remember what I did with it. It's around here somewhere. That numbered K ruined my life. That card ruined my life. Look at Yoshida rookie. There's already a gold coming out. Bryce Turang rookie. Let's talk about all the relevant rookies. I mean, we'll just bring them up. Zach Gallen to 50. Gold Wave Thickie, man. This was back when they had thick card stock for the parallels. Chrome parallels, like this is a 55 point. And it's like a snug 55 point too. Cool card though. Gallen is very underrated. One of the most underrated pitchers in my opinion. Timothy. Adames, how about a Pasquantino Refractor rookie? Italian Nightmare. For Justin. You've recovered. Your Jordan Walker PC has finally stopped losing value. Yay! Dude, I have so many Jordan Walker. Like, I went heavy in 2023 because Riley Green rookies. Also, fan of Adley. Fan of Gunner. Like, there's a lot of good guys. Nolan Gorman was a big name for a while, too. And Kyle Stowers. This is another reason why this product is good. I don't think has he played yet this year? Minor injury to start the season, but had a breakout campaign last year. All-star Kyle Stowers. We got his rookie autograph on card, parallel to 199 for Camille. Can you believe it? Hunter Brown refractor rookie. Dude, some of these people are making names. You wait a couple years, product dies down, hype dies down. 2023 hype died down last year because of 2024 frenzy. So people forget about 2023. And it's good. Why is that funny, Sizzla? Am I missing something? I'm probably missing an inside joke. You used Gallen in your MLB The Show franchise and he won you the Cy Young Award only to lose to the Dodgers. Dude, you got to hit Ohtani. Every time he comes up, hit him. Maybe he gets hurt and you can win. Bayo, relevant. Hold on a second. Let me tell you a little something. Let me tell you a little something about Oswald Peraza. He currently plays for the Angels. He's a second baseman / third baseman, and he's freaking murking right now. He just went 3 for 3 with a home run. Then he had a stolen base the following game, and he went 2 for 4 with a home run, 3 RBIs, and a stolen base. And then the game before that, the 3 for 3, he had another home run. Peraza's popping off. Yes, Mark. Hey, Joey. Corbin Carroll has rookies in here. I didn't even talk about him yet. That's like the biggest draw. Gunnar Henderson and Corbin Carroll rookies in 2023. Brett Beatty, finally. Manassas. You had a feeling Walker would start hitting eventually, so you've been buying his cards. Some higher-end rookies and rookie autos. Hopefully you were buying before, and now you're not buying. Because, you know, I mean, I talk about it all the time. Buy low, sell high. So the time to buy is when he sucks. If you thought that he was going to do good, that's the gamble, though. Volpe rookies in here. The gamble is like... So that's why you should always just buy the player you like. Like, if you're a Cardinals fan, and you're just like, man, I know Walker's going to bust out. He's just got too much natural talent. Exit velocity through the roof. Got a cannon, like just everything about him fits the bill. He just hasn't put it all together yet. They messed with his swing, and they messed him up. And it took a couple years to recover. Now he's got his original swing back, and he's destroying the ball. Like, if you knew that, if you're an insider, you know, you watch the games, you hear the announcers talking about it, that's when you buy. And even right now, he's still cheap. It's cheap enough. But now is when it's like going up, and I think, you know, now I would be a seller. That's actually good too. Shea Langoliers, you know, he's turned into a nice player. At the time, I think a lot of people would have put this in the Hype Force pile. Who remembers the Hype Force? Because when 2023 came out, I was opening a lot of this, and all I hit were like 28-year-old rookie autos. Who's got the A's? Camille's got the A's. Another autograph. Cardinals should have let him play every day. They kept sending him to AAA. Yeah, they kind of messed him up. I don't know what the right thing to do was. It's like you nitpick and you tweak and you nitpick, and then the guy's just like, you want me to change? Everything that has been successful has made me successful in the past. Corey Seager to $3.99. Look how thick that card is. It's just a different feel. These cards have a different feel to them because of the thickness of the card stock. They feel a lot more premium. Even a card like this, just like a regular parallel. 55 point. Some would say 2023 rookie autos were a sea of cabbage. I'm ready. What are we missing? We need one more auto. $20.25 Bowman Draft Mega Boxes. Julio Future Stars. Nothing. Nothing in that pack. Remember Tatis was Stryker's fave? Yeah, I still have my Tatis PC. I'm waiting for him to win MVP. And then I'm going to sell it all. Josh Young. Man. A good box of autos. I mean, like, I'm back in 2023 right now. Thinking, like, if we would have got... I'm cut in between now and then. Because the Stowers is good now, or last year, definitely. The Langoliers last year, another, and this year, but And then Nolan Gorman was a top prospect, and that's a refractor auto for the Cardinals. And Gorman is an everyday player for the most part. Maybe not against lefties, but Cardinals for Tyler. Walker looks more relaxed at the plate, letting the ball get deeper. You know, Colt Keith's doing that same thing. Relax, dude. Just relax. Have fun. And it's like night and day for Colt Keith. Christopher Morel. This is Vladdy Prism. I like the autos we got. Not the top tier, but secondary tier. Not the cabbage tier. We got no cabbage tier autos from that box. That's a success. Michael says, my PSA order has been in assembly period for 2 months. Is that the new norm? I don't know. I haven't submitted a PSA submission in over a year. My first one in over a year. Like, why would I even pay for the membership if I'm not gonna, you know, but whatever. So it's in there right now. I don't know. Wish I could help you. I'll know more after, because I just sent mine in a couple weeks ago. The Tops in Technicolor is a cool set, Mark. I completed that set as well. Yeah, Dylan Harper is a buy, in my opinion. Dylan Harper, dude, he's really good. They're just bringing him along really slowly. I mean, not even that slow. He's just coming off the bench, but he's putting up numbers off the bench that, like, you can just see how good he is. His instincts, his court vision, he's really good. And he's like a little bit lower now because it always happens in the hierarchy of collectability where the top guy takes all the money, and then the second guy is like a tier below, no matter what, almost a tier below that. Even Knipple stuff, you know, like if there was no Cooper, Knipple stuff would be crazy. It would be so much higher than it is even, and it is pretty pricey. But then, like, even below that tier, there's like Dylan Harper's below that. Everybody knows about him because he was such a high draft pick, but he hasn't put up the numbers where he's eye-popping and people might not, like, your average fan or unknowledgeable person, I guess, like, that's not deep into it, probably wouldn't even think about the Harper stuff. But Jeremiah Fears is another guy who's, like, when he gets starters minute, he's going to be, Fears is going to be awesome. Harper's going to be awesome. VJ Edgecombe is a stud, and he's like way below too. He's in that secondary tier. There's a bunch of guys that are potential buys. Like, I like buy low type stuff. Who cares? When you buy low, you got nowhere else to go, really. Like, okay, but if you're buying low, you're buying a guy you like, hopefully. Obviously, I mean, you're buying them, so you like them. So you think they're going to do good. If they don't, oh well, you bought low. A lot better than you buy Knipple right now, and he ends up just kind of being like a guy. They don't win any championships. He's a good three-point shooter, like the best player on the team, averages 20 points a game, and, you know, doesn't go anywhere. Like, that could be the case. Peak, like right now is his peak. Could be. Dude, Red Ink? Red Ink sells free, like, 29 of 77. Tough pull, and just a one-box hitter. Ryan, congratulations. Sal Frelick. Can we get to 200 likes? 187 right now. Gunner. Hernandez, gray border. Crochet gray. Two flipperoos in a row. Patrick Bailey, Jack Flaherty. Will Smith. If that's his peak, it's pretty good. Yeah, definitely. But like, what's Reggie Miller's hobby? Dial tone? It's Reggie freaking Miller, right? You got to do more than just hit some threes to have a real nice hobby. It's like, but he's already set a bunch of records. I know. I'm not saying that Knippel's like not good or something like that. I'm just projecting, trying to think about, okay, in 5 years, in 10 years. In basketball, it's how many championships do you have? That's what basketball is. None? Okay, Charles Barkley. Like, what's Charles Barkley's hobby? How about even Shaq? Like, Shaq won championships, and his hobby is just kind of like, eh. So with baseball, we think about it in terms of, is this guy a Hall of Famer? Because if he's a Hall of Famer, his hobby's going to continue forever, pretty much. Unless he's a fringe Hall of Famer that people don't really buy into. Basayo. So that's kind of the threshold for long-term collectability for baseball cards. For basketball, it's like, are you a champion? Did you bring us a championship? And were you the best player on the team when you brought us a championship? And how many championships did you win? And there were like, did you just buy your championship by creating a super team? Like, people, there's a lot of like tiers of yeah, but in basketball. So can Knippel bring the trophy home? Don't know. Can Cooper? Cooper is that good where he can dominate the court by himself. Can Knippel just like dominate the whole court, both from a passer, rebounder, steals, assists, and threes, and scoring like 40 points, 50 points? Maybe. Maybe he's kind of a one-dimensional player, though. I don't know enough yet. And also, how young is he and how many years is he going to be in the league to accumulate stats? That's another factor. So there's a lot of things to think about. By no means am I poo-pooing him. I'm just thinking. So with like Dylan Harper on the other side of this, the buy low, buy lower Dylan Harper edge. Are the Spurs more likely to win a championship in the next 5-10 years than the Hornets? Yes. As of right now. Like, who knows, like, Hornets could get another superstar rookie and then like get another, like, make a trade and bring someone else that's awesome in or something. But if Dylan Harper and Wemby team up as like the best 1-2 punch in the league, which they're they could be, like, that's not only possible but somewhat likely. That's like, they could win multiple championships with Wemby. So now we're talking about like, okay, but is he going to be the best player on the team though? No, that's going to be Wemby. So these are just things to think about. Yeah, LaMelo's pretty good, but but yeah. I don't know if LaMelo's gonna be him. I don't know if he is him. He's good though, but sorry, I'm just messing with my mic here. It's weird. There we go. Castle, I think Harper's better than Castle. Like, if anything, send Castle to the bench and Harper should start. I think Harper's better than Castle. And if not better, then more upside. For he will be better if he's not already better. Like, once they take the leash off of Harper, and then even just like watching him play, VJ has something special, man. VJ's special. He's got the athleticism. He's got star player potential. He's all-star. He's got star potential. Like, I could see an MVP in his future somewhere. I don't know, man. I think VJ is that good. Like, Maxey kind of eats into his upside too. If for some reason Maxey goes somewhere else and they just let VJ take over the team, because Embiid is, I don't know, like, he never plays enough, and he is dominant. They could win a championship. Sixers could win a championship with some healthy Embiid action. Maxey and Edgecombe. You got 3 superstars. Bobby says, I will forever believe in Yang. Hopefully he'll figure it out. Queen's kind of a big lump. Yeah, but he's a big lump of ability. 30-point triple-double as a rookie. %, sleeping on Castle. Yeah, maybe. I'm not saying Castle's no good. I think that Harper's better. We'll see though. But I think it's too early. Like, I'm not gonna say, like, maybe Castle will be better. I'm not like dead set. There's a possibility. I'll leave it at that. Possibility that Harper becomes better than Castle. And maybe they both start. But regardless, like, that team is going to win a championship. I just hope it's not the Pistons and the Spurs in the finals again, and then big shot freaking Castle comes to take away our championship. Cam Smith, rookie prism. Cade Horton refractor. Aranda to 99. Green wave. And our autograph is Grant Holmes. Debut rookie auto to 99. Wemby, Castle, and Harper are going to get at least 2 titles. They're the next best thing. They're the next thing coming up that's going to be taking over the NBA. But, man, OKC, like, everybody forgets about OKC, how good they are. SGA and Joker, yeah, they still are, like, 2 MVPs. Eventually, they're going to age out, but even as good as they are, you can't stop Wemby. You can't stop Wemby, and he will stop you. That's a sweet card. Drake Baldwin Prism. Baldwin crushing this season. Negative. Tawa. We've got 3 monster boxes coming next. First, it's 2025 Topps Chrome Cosmic. Then, 2024 Topps Chrome Breakers Delight. And finally, Bowman Draft 2025 Breakers Delight. Yeah, I don't know if the Spurs are going to win it this year. I'm not... I don't know. I hope the Pistons win it this year. The Pistons are like, they have that magical thing that the going to work Pistons had, where it's just this team chemistry off the charts. And then, but they're even better because the going to work Pistons didn't have a Cade Cunningham. You got that guy to fall back on if everything else isn't working out quite right. You can just fall back on, like, just give it to Cade. Duncan hitting some triples. He's the guy we needed for 3-point help. We got the best defender in the league too. I mean, besides Wemby. Sir Thompson. Bunch of tryhards off the bench. Best bench in the league. Pistons' issue is shooting. Yeah, it is. But you know where we lack in 3-point shooting, we make up for in points in the paint and just dominating the paint. It's not modern basketball. Like, the Pistons are not just chucking threes. And I love that about them. They're playing D and taking high percentage shots. I don't know if you can win a championship like that in the modern NBA, though. Castle's a better defender. I'll give you that. Joey's got a PSA 10 Cade rookie. Nice. William says, Stryker, I'm a Marlins and Rockies fan. Am I cooked? Yeah. Sorry. You're cooked. But every once in a while, the Marlins just somehow win a championship. So you never know. Maybe they'll buy a bunch of good players randomly, win a championship, then trade all of them away for prospects and have another 10 to 20 years of suck and repeat. Thanks, Nick. I appreciate that, man. Here we go. Refractor Corbin Burns. Come on, give us a Planetary Pursuit and an autograph. And a Stella Nova. Nice base Shohei. I'll take that. Sandy Alcantara to 150. Purple Nebula. There's the hope of the Marlins. Trade piece hope. Look at that 1, 2, 3 star cluster. White hole, Rafael Devers. It's for Robert. Drew Thorpe's the nucleus. For Michael. Nick Abel rookie. Come on, we're going to need some more. Some more goodies. There's a goodie. Jackson Merrill refractor. Jackson Jobe rookie. Tarek Skubal extraterrestrial. Caleb Durbin rookie. Sasaki rookie. Nick Kurtz ETT rookie. Stars in the Night. This could be $1,000 Ohtani right here. Jacob Wilson rookie. Stars in the Night. These cards are surprisingly expensive and collectible. Camille's got the Athletics. Couple of back-to-backs. Ben Rice. Not the best box of Cosmic. The boxes are very hit or miss. Yeah, OKC is just loaded with picks too. Gustavo says, I don't hate the Knicks because they haven't been relevant since the late 90s. I don't think they've ever really been relevant. And that's what I love about it, because I don't like New York sports teams. And so yeah, I love it when teams beat New York in any way, shape, or form. So the Knicks not being relevant forever, never being relevant, it really just, it's like, it's my happy place. Anytime I'm distraught, I just think about the irrelevancy of the Knicks, and I go, oh, okay, life is good. I think about Spike Lee sitting there, and I just, oh, I love it. I love it when he's mad and like poopy. Just, he looks like he pooped his pants. He's just like, this is my favorite thing. Oh, let's see here. We'll put Ohtani with the Ohtanis. And we'll get a cool looking Nick Kurtz up front. There we go. Two Breakers Delight boxes. Just hit the microphone. Oh boy. Big potential here, folks. Big potential. 2024 Topps Chrome. Come on. We all don't care about Spike. He faked being a Nets fan for a few seasons. Also, it's like everybody makes a big deal about Madison Square Garden. I don't see the big deal. Just because it's in New York, it's going to be a big deal. I don't know. Maybe win a couple championships there, and then we'll talk. Like, the Palace of Auburn Hills is a bigger deal. More championships came out of there, and it's no longer, it doesn't even exist. Just a little insight into the mind of a Midwesterner. Some refractors. Corbin Carroll Cup card. Youthquake Kyle Harrison. Sliding. Slade Ciccone on card rookie autograph for Timothy. Best thing about MSG was Led Zeppelin. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, legendary concerts there. That's something. Coco to $4.99. Refractor. Raj, we were going to get the Rockies involved one way or another, and this is the way. Some numbered stuff. Taj Bradley. Mickey Moniak negative. Hey, Evan Carter image variation rookie. Cool. Let's go into Kevin. I mean, honestly, though, the best concerts, the coolest concerts and the best are in small venues where the band is right there or the comedian or whatever you're going to see. When they're right there and it's intimate, in my opinion. Because I've been to all different kinds of shows. Huge, biggest shows in the world, and then small, intimate venues. And the small ones are the most memorable by far. Like, I barely even remember some of the huge shows. Of course, I remember all of Wood, not all, but I remember a lot of Woodstock though. But like, I've been to Lollapalooza a couple times. That's a pretty huge concert, and I would say, I mean, it is very memorable. But as far as a stadium goes, I went to concerts at the Palace. It doesn't sound as good there. Like at these huge venues, the music doesn't sound as good. Like I saw Eminem and 50 Cent at the Palace, and it was horrible. It's just like, you can't hear, it's just so echoey and like just, you can't understand what's going on. You can't hear the music. It's like, who do we put? Let's put the Refractor. Coco. Outside concerts. Yeah, we got a little venue around us called Pine Knob. I think it's called that again. It went from Pine Knob to DTE back to Pine Knob, I think. And that's the place around us. Everybody goes to see like a smaller but still good-sized outdoor venue. They have a huge hill that everybody sits on, and then a little covered like pavilion for the high rollers. And it is pretty. That's a nice. I think the hill kind of stops the sound from like reverberating all over the place, and you can hear it a little bit better. It's definitely really fun. What do you hope comes out of the West so the Pistons can beat them? Oh man. The West is scary. It's all, yeah, I guess the Lakers. That'd be another, oh, that would be the team that I would feel the best about beating. Gustavo Melendez, 3 of 10 black parallel. The black and yellow looks really good together. That's his first. Kevin's got the Pirates. Nice. Josh Hammond, first auto for Justin. Gavin Klein to 99. 35 of 99. That's a green lava parallel. It's his first as well for Robert. One more, Landon Hodge. Going to Michael. That would be an aqua lava. JoJo, Axis, Steel Hall to 250. Mason Peters to 150, and then a gold. Nolan Sailors. Oh, I know someone who might be interested in that card. That's a big Nolan. Big Nolan. Mr. Sailors, are you watching? Might be able to hit up Justin for that card. Unnecessary dirty shots at the Lakers. Well, dude, once again, it's a Midwest versus East Coast and West Coast. That's all. But also, it's, you know, LeBron. Like, does anybody outside of the team that he currently plays on really like LeBron? And we have a history with the Lakers, but we put a stomping on them, so that's okay. One of the most satisfying things in my life was watching the Pistons beat the Lakers for the championship with prime Kobe and Shaq and Gary Payton, not prime Gary Payton or Karl Malone, but still relevant Payton and Malone. Well, sir, let's check out the hits. Marcus says, I'm a LeBron fan. I don't even like LeBron. Or, no, he says I'm a Lakers fan, and I don't even like LeBron. Yeah. Yeah. Well. When you give yourself the moniker of the king, some people frown on that. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. What about that? Tough pulls Tim with a 58 month. Stryker, Jesus loves you. Happy to support you. Thank you, Tough Pulls Tim. What a wonderful sentiment. I appreciate that. Now for the hits from break number 3. And we got one more just like this coming up next. Stick around. Hunter Brown, rookie refractor. Stars in the Night, Jacob Wilson, rookie. Alcantara to 150, Nick Kurtz, ETT, Drew Thorpe, Nucleus, White Hole, Devers. Bradley to 299, Moniac negative, Kyle Harrison, Youthquake, Deckel Edge, Will Smith, Montez to 499, Saccone, rookie auto, some Otanis. Blake Snell, purple to 250, Jacob Wilson, red, rookie, Corey Seager to 399. Aranda to 99. Cam Smith, Prism, Tawat negative. Peters to 150. Steel Hall to 250. Hodge to 199. Sailors to 50. Langoliers rookie auto. Tarek Skubal to 25. That's the wood grain. Beauty. Paul Konerko auto. Yellow. Griffin Conine rookie auto. Grant Holmes rookie auto to 299. Marcelo Copper rookie. Zach Gallen to 50. Kyle Stowers rookie auto to 199. Drake Baldwin Prism. Nolan Gorman rookie refractor auto to 499. Red Ink real one. Sal Frelick hand numbered to 77. Evan Carter image variation rookie. Gavin Killen to 99. Josh Hammond, first auto. Gustavo Melendez to 10. And a banger George Brett on card. 75 years of tops. Numbered 9 of 25. What a beaut. We got one more break. It's break number 4. Let's rock. Here we go. I didn't deem any cabbage from that last break. Billy John, let me give you the mind of a person who doesn't like him. Because you were right. Well, I don't know if you're right, but that's like the main response to people that don't like LeBron, is that he's a good father. And I respect that for sure. But that's been the response. And it's like, okay, shouldn't that just be? Like, does that have to be like an attribute? Like, hey, good father. Like, shouldn't you just be that without being like, congratulations, you're a good dad. Like, you should just be a good dad. And then let's talk about it. Like, that's. And if you're not, then wow, you suck as a person. So, like, then you're completely out of the conversation of even anything. So, okay, granted, good dad. Okay. We also I mean. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody should be. But I know that everybody's not. So, but outside of that, it's one of those things where, like, they hate you because they ain't you. Like, if LeBron was a Piston, he'd probably be, like, my favorite player ever. But he's not. So he's not. It's one of those. Like, he has a history. For me, I'm just giving you my insight of why. Cavaliers days, Pistons always had to play him. He was always like, he was an up and coming, well, he was a superstar from the day he came into the NBA, but he was always like on the verge of winning a championship, and we always ran into him in the playoffs, and he always gave us a hard time, if not taking us out of the playoffs. So there's that aspect of it. And then there's the whole, like, creating a super team in Miami rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. The decision, right? The whole decision thing, a lot of people hated that. Like, if you weren't Miami, everybody hated it. So there's that aspect of it. And then there's the aspect of, like, bouncing from team to team to team to team to try to put a super team together to win a championship. A lot of people don't like that. And then there's, like, the flopping and the whining and crying about every single call. Like, the flopping, everybody hates that. And I don't know, like, that's generally it right there. That's everything. There's probably more. Yeah, the whole thing with, like, Bronny and the bringing him in, like, he's not an NBA player. Like, the whole thing with Bronny rubs people the wrong way. So there's a lot of, like, reasons. It's not anything like, it's not like he went out and killed a guy and everybody hates him. I mean, you don't, like, Ray Lewis killed a guy allegedly, and, like, nobody hates him. So it's like, you don't have to necessarily do something like that. It's a personality thing. But then again, like, if you have LeBron cards, that's a completely different thing. Those cards are, like, super collectible. Everybody, like, they're very high priced. He is one of the best players of all time. I'm not going to take that away from him. He's not the best player of all time, but he's on the Mount Rushmore. Maybe. Some people would argue. Charles Barkley would argue probably that he's not. That's a sweet card. Tristan Casas. I love the City Connect ones. Game used memorabilia. That's numbered to 99 too. All the teams he went to weren't super teams. Like the Lakers and Miami. And Kyrie, like with the Cavaliers, I don't know, like he kind of like builds the super teams and tells them who to bring in. And like gets together with his buddies and says, "Hey, let's all go to this one team." And if it was like, "Hey, let's all go to the Pistons," I'd just be like, I'd be crying. I'd be so happy. No one's going to the freaking Pistons, though. They're like, "Hey, yeah, let's go where the weather is icy, rainy, gray, and like, dude, compared to Miami, are you kidding me?" So that's just, you know, jealousy from me and everybody who's not Miami. The way they handled it, like people just rubbed them the wrong way. It's not a mortal sin, but it just tarnishes your career a little bit, I guess. Need a K of the break stand too? I don't know if I could handle looking at that. The only thing that would make it worse is if, like, he spoke about himself in the third person. Imagine if he was just like, LeBron thinks, like, if he talked like Ricky Henderson. That'd be so fun. Oh, but Ricky could get away with it because he's so lovable. LeBron needs one more superstar to win a championship. He's talking to himself, talking about himself. Buxton to 50. God, he would be the most hated man in the world if he did that. Gold Byron Buxton to 50. Minnesota on the board. David, nice hit. We're saving dessert again, too. This time it's going to work out. There is only one Ricky, yes. Detroit's in a good spot, yeah. Both Tigers and Pistons. And we'll see if the Lions can, like, flip their team somehow. And Michigan basketball and football. Maybe, I don't know. McLean rookie. Here comes a gold. Cody Freeman. Gold rookie. To 2026. Greatest hits, Mike Trout. Paul Skeens. Got the RBI leaders in a rainbow foil and Roman. Everything but the wings, I know. Scottie Pippen said if it wasn't for him, Jordan wouldn't have won anything. Scottie's special, isn't he? He's quite the guy. How about if it wasn't for him sitting on the bench? Like, remember what Scottie did way back in the what year was that? 97? I missed the biggest point. LeBron asks restaurant staff to cut up his well-done steaks and put ketchup on it. No. Don't tell me that. I have enough reasons not to like him. Tell me that's not true, Retro. I can't handle that. I can't handle knowing that. Gross. Sound like my wife. She won't put ketchup on it, but she puts steak sauce on it. I like to eat this. Just enjoy the steak for its flavor. You can't enjoy the steak and the flavor of the steak without slathering it in sauce. Then it wasn't cooked or like prepared properly. Like, you gotta salt that sucker and let it sit out at room temperature for ideally like an hour. But overnight, if you want to go a little overboard. Not sit out overnight, but salt it and put it back in the fridge overnight. And then let it sit out for about maybe half hour. Room temp. Get her room temp. How long does that take? Half hour? Dustin, how's it going, buddy? Will Levis puts mayo in his coffee. Ew! No. At least it's not Miracle Whip. Ugh. If you put Miracle Whip in his coffee, I'd track him down. Shake him. Teach him about black coffee. He dips his Texas brisket in he dips his Texas barbecue brisket in sauce. What was it, barbecue sauce? Like a special homemade barbecue sauce that the restaurant makes? That'd be acceptable. Butter, salt, and pepper on a steak. That's it. I don't even put pepper on there usually. You can though. But butter's good on it, yeah. And like pepper's good too. Like, who am I kidding? I like this steak seasoning from time to time. Depending, like if you got a lesser cut of a steak, you can spice it up a bit with that steak seasoning, Montreal or whatever kind you like. Never trust a barbecue spot if they sauce their meats without being asked to. Well, a good barbecue spot has like 4 different kind of sauces on the table for you to choose from, and then you can put it on if you want. Or you can sample the different kinds. Figure out what one you like best. Usually the house one's the best. James Wood. Bubba. Dansby. Kyle Teal. Kyle Teal's going to be back soon. There's McLean. Waldrop Refractor. Freddie Color Match. Blue Speckle. There we go. That's a nice Cags. Chrome Cags. Going to Justin. Grillmate Spicy Montreal Steak Seasoning on chicken. You'll thank me later. I'd be down. Dustin says, I went and got an NFL value box from GameStop yesterday. I didn't get the Matthew Stafford, but I did get a Shadur Pulsar that already sold on eBay for $30. Made out about even. Nice. Yep, that's collecting for you right there. That's exactly what I just think. Like, that's what we do. You buy a box, you find a card that's worth what you paid for, you sell it, then you buy another box, and you continue until you're broke. Drake Baldwin Cup card. Until your luck runs out and you can't afford to throw it all in the cash register of GameStop anymore. Slade to 150. GameStop was only letting customers buy 2. Yeah, that's the thing. I like that. There's a buyback. Ed Herman. Guessing he looks pretty young there, but I'm going to go with 26. $46, $56, $60. Oh, he's 30 there. Okay. Oh. Dang it. Usually I'm pretty close. Jonathan. Oh, that is a nice Bubba. That's a black production limited to 50 on these. Awesome hit. Kevin. What's Gustavo? Is he talking about putting mayonnaise in coffee again? I don't drink my coffee with creamer. I need something to break up the dirty bean water. Can't lie. Man, you just this. Just black. That's all. Nothing in it. It's great when you can actually taste the flavor of the coffee. You're like, hints of bean. I don't know. Like, it has different flavors if you get good stuff or not even. Like, I'm not a coffee snob, but you can taste the difference when you just don't put a bunch of creamer in there. You can enjoy it. You start to enjoy it. At first, if you're a cream in your coffee person, first of all, shame on you. Second of all, at first you're like, oh God, ugh. But then after like 2 days, you start to enjoy it. And then you start to look down on people that put cream in there. It's like they're not a man. Will Smith. Women are allowed to put cream in there. But if your boy puts cream in it, you can just be like, psh. I mean, cream's acceptable, but sugar is... Nah, neither. I'm just gonna go with neither are acceptable. We're going back in time, ladies and gentlemen, to 2025. Stadium Club. The acid's too much. All right, that's acceptable. If you got a little indigestion and you need to put some cream in there, that's acceptable. But if you're doing it for the taste, your wife drinks it black and you don't, and she makes fun of you. Dustin says, I also learned something. On release day for WWE Megas, they had raised the price to $100 per box. But now they have repriced it at $70. If you're talking about GameStop still, sometimes like the Pokemon stuff, they upcharge. And I don't know if that's because they don't get like an allocation of Pokemon, so they gotta just like get it and then get it wherever they can, and then they gotta make some money so they jack it up, or what the deal is with that. But I don't like the idea of a retail store going, oh, this is hot. This is a hot product. Let's double the price or bump it up to whatever. I hate that idea. Like, that just defeats the purpose of retail. Retail is supposed to be affordable for anybody to open. Or anybody who is in the hobby. Like, if you get iced coffee with cream and caramel, that's a dessert. You're not like, oh, I need a coffee, and then you buy that. No, you go, I have a sweet tooth. That's what, it's a different thing. It's not like, oh, I just woke up and I need to wake up and get some coffee. No, it's like, I want some ice cream. I think I'll get this coffee-flavored ice cream. $3.9 billion sale for the Padres with a lockout looming means business must be pretty good. Oh, business is good. Business is kind of good for everybody right now. Today, especially, like today, the 17th. Business is good for a lot of people. If you have stocks, I mean, I haven't looked since this morning. But if you have a portfolio, it's a good day for you. $0.01. What's up, brother? Just coming in to say R.I.P. Garrett Anderson. Give a quick yellow. Yellow. Put on the Halos hat today. I had the Halos hat on the other day. I need to keep my rotation going. But I'm glad you're here, my friend. And yes, R.I.P. Garrett Anderson. No cause of death on there, which is... Just got my conspiracy hat on. My conspiracy hat has a pirate on it. For a 50-year-old man to just expire like that, it always makes me go, Things that make you go, Adam Mazur, rookie auto. Like, my friend just died of a heart attack. He's 43 years old. What? Jacob Wilson. Because you'd think if it was just something, if it was something like that, they'd have put it in there. They usually do, to just calm people's nerves. Nick Kurtz, red rookie. Denzel. He gave an interview on Halo's broadcast 2 days ago for Jackie Robinson. He looked fine. Guessing it's hard. Yeah, that's incredibly sad. Skeens concentration. Well, hopefully it was just like in his sleep or something and he didn't suffer. If that's what it was. Drake Baldwin, rookie. Matt McLean, red. Nice color match. We finally got a blue Albies. Dylan Cruz. PCA. Maddox, Devers, Ellie, Riley. Yeah, Surf Panther, that was my initial, like, I don't do that, but my initial thoughts, comparisons when I got back into the hobby in like 2018, I was like, dude, this is day trading. It's like day trading. This hobby, maybe not exactly, but it just kind of feels like that sometimes. I did dabble back in the day, but I didn't have enough money to dabble really. So it was just kind of for fun. Back when they had, what was the account name? It was called Options House. I think that was one of the earlier, like, online, where you could just buy and sell on your phone. Do you remember that one? Options House? I think it turned into E-Trade, or at least they bought it out. Oh, we got another 2023. You got any sweet Michael Jordan cards in your PC? Yeah. Yes, I do. That was my main PC when I was a kid. That's all I cared about, Jordans. But I was young and I didn't have any money, so I had to just wait until it was Christmas or my birthday or something. And I did work. Like, I've been working since I can remember. My earliest memory is picking up pine cones for my grandma, and she'd pay me a penny a piece for them. Because she did floral arrangements with them, so she actually needed them. She's like, send the boys out there to pick them up instead of buying them from a distributor. So I've been working literally my whole life from the time I could walk and like actually like had ability to perceive of things. So I had a little bit of money, and anytime I'd like get, like I'd work and I'd get a little bit of money and I'd go to the card store, buy cards, but it wasn't enough to like chase Jordan cards. So I'd have to wait till my birthday or Christmas to actually get a box. Like I could afford a pack or two, you know. You go to the card shop, used to be, still to this day a little bit, but used to be you'd go to the card shop and they'd have the boxes open right there on the table, and you could just like pick out a pack and you'd buy one pack and just be like, come on, Jordan. So I was heavy into Jordans. Trade for them. I got a decent little collection of Jordans. Some expensive stuff. I have a Jordan rookie. PSA 5, I think, or something, but I don't care. I just wanted a Jordan rookie. Liberato! He's like, I don't need to sign on the white spot. That's for losers. All right, Liberato. You can do whatever you want. But he did, that's a nice auto though. His signature is phenomenal. I'm actually shocked that he's not an all-star based on the care he took with his autograph. Padres hit for Thomas. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Can you put up the Patreon Slammers link? Yeah. First of all, there's one. You can just snap a pic of that, and it'll take you there, the QR code. And here's a link to join the Patreon group. Join the Slammer tier if you want to be notified when I post a break. Big Corbin Carroll, Gunnar Henderson auto. Pasquantino, Bobby, Marte. Incoming. Thanks, 1 cent. I gotta fight him off with a stick, though. It's like a testament to my will to not succumb to that. I think 99% of the people would have. They offer you a huge stack of cash. Hunter Brown, rookie. Nothing good. Come on, baby. Is YouTube the only place you do breaks on? Yeah, right now. I mean, I streamed on Facebook and Twitter, or well, not Twitch before. But YouTube's my home. Like, I built this from nothing. So, and like, I feel better about people that actually like what I do, support through Patreon. This is like my own thing. I'm not going through a third party, like some huge organization that tells you what to do, when to do it, controls everything, every aspect of what you do. Like, that's not me. I like having my own say of when I do, what I do. That's worth more than all the money in the world. Yanir Diaz, refractor auto to $4.99. Fanaticals. I have not gotten a Fanatical graded yet. You have 2 Ohtani Fanaticals. You pulled from Walmart Blasters. No way. Well, good luck to you. Ohtani of all people. You got the good one. Pasquantino to $2.99. Little purple speckle action. The only thing I'd go on Whatnot for, it would be to like sell singles. They've offered me a whole bunch of different options. They're like, I mean, like a bunch of different ways of doing things over there. The only thing that I would really want to do on there is like selling singles, because it actually, my current way of selling singles is on eBay, and while it is very good, like in general, the whole flow of the system there and how they take, like, if you have a problem with a buyer, then they take care of you. If the buyer has a problem with the seller, they take care of you. They have a mediation, you know. So like eBay's really good, and also they're one of the biggest companies in the world for that kind of thing. So it's nice to be on the biggest platform. But they take 12%. I don't know what Whatnot takes. And that really, and also if you advertise on top of that, it's even more. So it's just like they take a lot, and it ends up being not really worth it. And if you do your stuff on Whatnot, I've never shopped on there, but I imagine I imagine if I went on Whatnot and just like auctioned off singles, just like we had a fun stream, because I've done that on YouTube before too, and it actually is it's fun. Everybody in the chat, you know, you can just bid on singles. That's kind of fun. But I would make more doing it on Whatnot. I know I would, but I haven't gone that route yet. Adley. We got an Adley rookie, Hunter Brown rookie. Give us the Riley, give us the Gunner. Come on. Yeah, Option House was bought out by E-Trade, which is owned by Morgan Stanley. They end up synchronizing it with their system. Yeah, I went back a couple years ago, and I had to I think I had to use my old Options House login to get in, which is weird. Here comes a gold. I think it's a gold auto. Yeah, that's a gold auto. And here we go. Livan Soto, 1 of 50. Rookie autograph for the Angels. Travis. Gold wave. Thick boy, yeah. We've gotten some steals. The Russian eBay takes 30%. Ooh, that's too much. That is too much. But even like the higher end ones, the higher end places that are auction houses like that, Heritage, for example, they take from both the buyer and the seller. They make a huge margin. And it's a lot. The buyer's premium is a healthy chunk. J-Poc says, when at a card store talking about a channel you watch and he's like, oh, you saw Stryker, I was just watching that. That's when I realized this was the place to be. That's awesome to hear. I love hearing that. You know what's crazy is when some of my friends talk to people that I don't know at all. It's just like a friend of a friend or an acquaintance, like a friend of mine, and they have some kind of, either a person they know or an acquaintance that brings me up to them, and they're just like, he's my friend in real life. It really weirds people out. They're just like, you know him? Max Scherzer to 99. Like, my brother-in-law was over for Thanksgiving, and he was telling me that one of his drivers, or no, it was I think it was he's a driver for a company that delivers food stuff, and he was making a delivery to one of these restaurants or something, and they just kind of got somehow talking about cards. Like, my brother-in-law doesn't even collect cards. And the guy he was talking to did, though. So they're talking about sports. That led into cards. And the guy's like, yeah, I watched this guy Stryker Breaks on YouTube. And my brother-in-law's like, that's my brother. Like, what? Wild times. Yeah, he's probably watching this going like, I know that guy. Oh, we got a case hit in this pack. Case hit. Come on, baby. It's a green parallel, too. Vladdy. Authentics. Game used. Numbered to 99. Nice hit for Wesley. Is there some sort of a guarantee from an auction house if they sell you a bum PSA 10? A bum PSA 10. I don't know what that means. Like a bum player? Or if it says PSA 10 and someone it's not? I'm not sure what you mean, buddy. But the whole purpose of going through an auction house is that, like, they're an intermediary and they take care of the issues. You know, you ship it, like for Heritage, for example, you ship it to Heritage, Heritage ships it to them. So it's not like I'm shipping, someone pays me $1,000 for a sweet card, and then I gotta ship it to them, and just like, the guy could just be like, I never got the card. Or like, you didn't send me that card. I got this card, and then you didn't send me the $1,000 one. That's a scary thought. So PSA on eBay on expensive cards, they have an intermediary. You send it to their authentication service. They make sure that it's the card that it's supposed to be. Then they send it, and like, that's a great. I'm so glad they added that, because it would be really nerve-wracking sending a super expensive card and just hoping the person's not a criminal taking advantage of you. Scammer. You have to have a lot of trust in this hobby. That someone's not going to rip you off. Christopher Morel. Josh Young. The Spitballing guys had a card decertified after it was graded. Well, I saw that was Teapot. That's insane. That whole thing is insane. Like, I can't believe that. I mean, I guess I can, because think about all the cards going through PSA. So many of them. And they're just like, dude, they're just like 9. I don't know. I'm sure there's more to it than that. But the amount of cards they have to go through, they have to be like spending like a minute on a card at like, just like, okay, here we go, next. Right? So like, yeah, okay, something can slip by. But a card of that magnitude with that history, the person, like, how? It's wild. But it goes to show you that no matter what, there's a % chance that something's going to go wrong. Even if it's a really small % chance, like, okay, let's say, just using my breaks as an example, like, almost everything is perfect every single time. But let's say like 0.0001%, it's like a card goes to the wrong person or something, or it gets lost in the mail, or I give one card to the wrong person, something. Like, it is going to happen 0.00001% of the time, and that's like, even though it's almost impossible, it's almost like a rounding error, it still will happen. It's the same thing with PSA. Like, the one thing that goes wrong out of the million cards they get, you know, it's like it gets put on a platform like, oh, can you believe what happened? It's like, bro, there are gonna be mistakes. We're all human. You try as you might. A distraction pops up, and someone hollers at the guy while he's grading a card, and he's like, yeah, and it just like, oops, you don't even realize it happened. I can see it. Like if you're grading a Jordan rookie, they have a guy that looks at them. I would hope so. I would hope they have like a Jordan guy. But then again, maybe they just have like an 86 Fleer guy. Or maybe they just have like a vintage guy who knows the vintage stuff. I think that's more like what it is. Because if you're submitting, they have categories of submissions, and I think that's why. Where vintage category, ultra modern, etc. Because they have experts in those fields. And if you're submitting, like, you're not just gonna like, oh, I gotta wait for the Jordan guy to come over here to grade this one Jordan. I don't know. I don't think it's quite like that. But maybe I'm sure they do have several people that are like really experts in looking at those Jordans. Like that's a separate category. Like, okay, for Brady guy, Jordan guy, with their really high-end rookies, because you got to be able to spot a fake. And if you're an expert on Jordan rookies, you can spot a fake. And if you were to be like, how can you spot a fake? They're like, they just know when you see it. There are a bunch of ways you can spot one, but they have seen so many that they just like, it's a fake. Like, real easy. Just flip it over, like, fake. Whereas a guy like me, I'd have to be like, well, let's go online and figure out how to spot a fake, and then you got to study it for a while. I had that happen to me with Mickey Mantle cards I bought. They were all fakes. And I had to study it. Something didn't feel right about it. And I had to actually go and research it. And it's like, how do you spot a real one versus a fake one? And like research it, study it, contemplate it, look at other resources. Whereas if you look at this stuff every day, you're constantly grading Jordan rookies. You can just go, no. The PSA guy that Teapot interviewed wasn't comfortable. I didn't see that. I didn't see that one. Jason says, I'm sure I'm in the minority, but I'm using SGC only now. Nobody is going to be perfect, so why should I pay way more and wait way longer for the service? I'm perfectly fine with SGC. Well, so if you're just going to PC the card and you like the way SGC looks, more power to you. But if you're just PCing it, then the time doesn't matter, right? But if the time does matter, the waiting way longer thing, you want your card quickly and you want it like right now, well, that would be because you want to sell it quickly and maximize on the price, right? You want your stuff back relatively like in a short time, and if you want to resell it, you want to make the most money possible, so you'd send it to PSA if you want to maximize your profits, because SGC cards don't sell for jack squat unless it's a vintage card and nobody cares much about what kind of slab the vintage is. People actually like the SGC slabs for vintage. That's a little different. Ultra modern stuff, SGC sells for jack squat compared to PSA 10s. So that's up to you. But if it's a PC and you like the way SGC looks, yeah, rock out. If you don't care about what it's worth. Jacob Wilson refractor. Just like it, but maybe if you haven't done the numbers, go look at the cards that you're submitting. PSA 10 versus SGC 10. And you'll might blow your mind. And in terms of it being subjective, yeah, but I mean, a slab gem is a slab gem. Even if you see something wrong with it, that's a 10, baby. And that's the whole purpose, is to be able to say a PSA 10 is worth this much. What's this raw card worth? Anywhere from like $4 to 15. Like, who knows, right? Because is it centered? Are there scratches? How are the edges? How are the corners? How's the back? How's the micro? Like, who knows? But at least if you got a 10, PSA 10, that's a gem, baby. I don't care what you think. You put it up on eBay, someone's going to look at it. They're going to type a search. It says that for Shohei Ohtani rookie PSA 10, regardless of what you think with your eyes, that's a 10. Unless it's been cracked or something, but that's fraud. So that's a different story. And it's helpful. It's helpful in terms of buying, selling, and trading. You're going to trade one raw card for another raw card. Whew, there's a lot of negotiations going on there. And your card, I don't know, doesn't look quite centered. I don't know about that scratch right there. And like, there's all kinds of things. Once it's graded, it's a apples to apples kind of trade. Nick Kurtz, rookie. These cards are flipped all over the place. Come on, give us something good. Sasaki refractor. Ben Rice debut. Rookie refractor. Cade Horton, Dylan Cruz. We got a black. Is it a Judge? Oh, that's a nasty hit. Color match black Judge to 10. Sweet. I think there's a little something right there. Yeah, it's just nothing. It's nothing. Ooh. Big boy. Graham, nice hit, man. We got 3 big boxes left. Let's put the Ben Rice refractor up there. Time for a cosmic box. This one. Banger box. Come on, banger box. The Yankees. Oh, shit. Are we on break 4? I think I've been reading off the wrong freaking thing. Break 4, my bad. Everybody I've read off has been wrong. I was reading break 3. The Yankees, Eric has the Yankees in break 4. But you all know your teams. So disregard if I said the wrong name. You know who you have. Here we go. Ace grading have beautiful slabs, but add 0 value. Yeah, no name companies don't even bother. It's a waste of money. No one values them, trusts them, unless there's one thing you can do is take a no-name slabbed card, crack it out, send it to PSA, upgrade it that way. Because at least if another company calls it a 10, you're like, it's probably at least a 9. Maybe it is a 10. Probably is. That's a whole business. You could start a whole business just doing that. Finding these scrub grading companies, finding cards that are valuable, cracking them out, sending them PSA. You could probably make a really good living doing that. Looking for a Saturn? All right. Just dropped your blue X-Fractor off at PSA. Straight from Topps. Ooh. What are you thinking, Drew? Is she a little OC? I've been hearing reports that they're OC. Okay, here we go, guys. Something big, something huge, multiple things that are huge out of this box. That's what we want. We're gonna start off with a really nice one. Boom, Nick Kurtz refractor. That will play nicely. Going to Kevin. James Wood rookie. Dolander nucleus. Wood and Cruz star clusters. Javi, Aqua Equinox. Oh, what is that coming up? See that? That's something sick. Javi to 150. Ozzy Albies, 8 of 25. Orange Galactic Parallel. A Braves hit for Kevin. Bunch of big Yanks. Blue Moon. Aaron Nola. 27 of 99. Oh, your card was individually top loaded? Not in a single... Aha. Maybe mine will be too. I bet you mine will be too. That makes me feel a little bit better. I wonder if it'll be here today. Skeens ET. Cam Smith rookie. Jose Lightspeed. Otani. Bow refractor. There's a gunner. Lindor and Soto. Judge extraterrestrial. Nucleus Kiro. Launched Soto. Drake Baldwin ultraviolet beam. Chaka. The wife didn't deliver me any Topps Chrome. Starting to get nervous. I knew they were going to be sold out. I don't want to be negative, but I think they sold out. We're going to do the Bowman first. 25 Bowman draft. Breakers delay. Good luck. Thoughts on the Mets' early struggle? I haven't been watching a ton of Mets, so I can't really like pin it down. I haven't been able to watch a lot of A lot of baseball lately. Just the Tigers. I mean, few teams and watching highlights and stuff, but like, I'll get into it when I get a chance. I've just been so busy. Nolan Sailors to 150. No way. We got 2 banger Sailors today. Going to David. Cody Miller to 150 with a pathetic attempt at an autograph. Dude, aren't we supposed to get 3 out of there? Telling me they just shorted us one. Tyler Bremner in action. Ryan Sloan to 99. Devin Taylor to 250. Episcope to 150. I'm going to report a missing hit. If I get that hit back, I'll give it to whoever it goes to. I'll track you down and give it to you. Send it to you. The whole time I've been muted. Seanwell. Rookie auto. We got a gold Julio Pablo in there. Youthquake. Did anybody hear the whole breakdown? Or was I muted during that too? I just gave you a breakdown of every release coming out. It's all right. I can do it again. Did you hear it? Or was it muted for that? A good 3 minutes? Awesome. Sawyer Gibson Long, rookie. To 199. How about a gold? What's that gold? This is a Tigers hit for Dawson Michael. Oh, that's a nice Brian Wu. True gold to 50. Mariners hit for Kevin. Excellent. The whole thing, yeah. Kirilloff to 199. And Pepio to 250. Well, while I'm top loading these, I'll just run through the whole thing again for you. Ready? NBA Bowman coming out on the 22nd of this month. We're talking about Wednesday. NBA Bowman. MLB Topps Chrome Black is coming out on 4/29. 4/29. That is a week from Wednesday. So Topps Chrome Black. But it's going to be a really good day on the 29th because we get NBA Cosmic and Topps Chrome Black on the same day. You know we're going to be ripping. Then WWE Royalty on May 1st. We'll be doing mixers, Topps Chrome, WWE, and WWE Royalty. Some absolute bangers. It looks to be kind of like a definitive release. From what I see, nothing but hits in the Royalty. And then the UEFA Champions League 5/7, May 7th. I don't know anything about it, so I'm going to need your help. Ken, somehow, you're my guy. Somehow. Are you my guy? You know anything about that? All right, we're going to rip it. We'll find out. Sure, there's some monsters you can pull. And then UFC Chrome coming out on the 13th. That'll be a big day. And NBA Hoops actually is right around the corner. May 14th. UFC did a royalty recently. Yeah, it's just high-end stuff like autographs, patch autos, RPAs, patch autos, and high-end release. Looks like definitive to me. See, that's all you got to do. Just repeat yourself. However many times it takes. I'm a professional. Imagine if I worked in radio or something. Like no one would be there to tell me I was muted. I'd be talking and be dead air for maybe hours. Get fired first day on the job. Or maybe people would like it. They're like, ah, oh, thank God, silence. Mark says, UEFA Champions League is one of the biggest international soccer tournaments. Okay, so now I know one thing about it. Other than Judge, who did I chase in 2017 update? I believe, yeah, it's Judge and Bellinger, and is Bregman? I think Bregman. If you want to chase that. EQL for Topps Finest Footballs on April 20th. Oh, really? They're doing an EQL for Topps Finest. Oh, boy. Shite's about to go down. Okay, here we have it. Wait, I gotta move 2 more cards to the back of the row. Those are good ones. There we go. Otani, Caglione Chrome, Slade to 150, Bellinger game used, Liberato rookie auto. Blue Albies. Casa City Connect to 99. Missouri rookie auto. Red Kurtz. Red Baldwin. Diaz to 499. Don't sleep. I mean, this is an underrated pull. Like, I didn't even talk about it, but he's one of the better catchers. Pasquantino to 299. Soto gold 1 of 50. Scherzer Titans. That's a green. And it's numbered right down there. See? Nola to 99. Baez to 199. Vladdy. Another green. The Authentics game used to 99. Little code on there. Put in the code. Find out what game it was and how he performed in that game. Mookie to 199. I put this in a 100-point top loader. Just because it's a thick, I mean, it works, I guess. Baldwin refractor, Ben Rice refractor, Nick Kurtz rookie, Jacob Wilson refractor, Nick Kurtz refractor, Cosmic rookie, Dolander nucleus, Kiro nuke, Episcope to 150, Taylor to 250, Sloan to 99, Sailors to 150, Miller to 150, Pepio to 250, Kirilloff to 199, SGL to 199, Bubba. That's a tough pull right there. Only 50 of those. That's his rookie. Gold Buxton to 50. Gold Chrome Woo. True Gold to 50. Nice card. Shawnwell rookie auto. Julio Pablo Martinez to 50. Youthquake. Ozzy Albies to 25. And Aaron Judge. The Black Chrome All-Star Game piece. Awesome. Whoa, what's that on the back? Hopefully that comes off. That looks like something that'll wipe right off. Ladies and gentlemen, what a wonderful day of breaks. Massive football and baseball, and we're going to be back at it next week as usual, breaking on Wednesdays and Fridays. If you want to get in on a break, I'll put a little link in the chat right now. Join the Slammer tier. You'll be notified when I post a break, and you can support your favorite YouTuber, Stryker Breaks. Thanks for watching.